Let me give you another example. Here we're trying to work out the gravitational pull of Neptune. So we're going to create a pendulum of length 1 meter, and we're going to time how long it takes to do one swing like this, and it happens to take 1.89 seconds. Okay, so all we've got is a pendulum 1 meter long, and it takes 1.89 seconds to make one swing. From this, we should be able to work out the gravitational pull of Neptune. Okay, so to do this, start with our magical formula: 2 pi root L over G. This is our magical formula. We don't know how it got there, but we're just going to use it. Previously, in one of the earlier videos, the way I showed you last time was to get this number and put it into G, and then get the length and put it into L over here. But it's better just to leave it to the end. Okay, so rearrange this to get G on its own, and then we substitute in at the end. You see what I mean later. So here, let's just leave it as T rather than putting this into there. So let's just leave it as T. So we've got this here. Okay. So visualize this as one bubble multiplying another bubble here. Let's kill off this bubble here, because we want to get G on its own. So divide both sides by 2 pi. So T over 2 pi here. And then this would be root L over G. Okay, keep an eye on G because we want to get G on its own. So let's square both sides. So remember the left hand side, if you square it, it will look like this, times by itself. Okay, so top times top is T squared, and then bottom times bottom, which is 4 pi squared. That equals L over G, because when you're here, you're squaring both sides, so it becomes this. Okay, now keep an eye on G. You want to get G on its own. Most people, when they are here, they think, oh, to get G on its own, let's divide both sides by L. But that doesn't work, because it's okay. Let's divide both sides by L. You will get this. If you divide this by L, you've got a fraction divided by L, so it gets multiplied to the bottom. So it will be this. Okay, L goes to the bottom, and then on the right hand side you will have this L over G, and then divided by L. Now, if you divide by L, it gets multiplied to the bottom, so you can think of it as this. Okay, and now if you split this up, let's just look at this bit here only. If you split this up, L over L, L over L, and then times, now it has to be 1 over G. Okay, because if you get top times top, you would get L up here. Bottom times bottom, you would get you would get GL or LG. My point is that this thing here will become this. Okay, but L over L, anything divided by the same thing, it just becomes 1. So this whole thing here becomes 1 over G. So when you're up here, if you divide both sides by L, you on the right hand side you will get 1 over G, not G. I know this bit's really weird, but a lot of people make this mistake. You think of it step by step. If you divide both sides by L, because G's on the bottom, if you divide both sides by L, you're going to get left with 1 over G. If G's on top, then you would get something like G over 1, which is just G. That's why you can kill it off when it's on top. But when G's at the bottom, you can't really kill it off. So here, we have to get G on top. So so when you're here, take the reciprocal of both sides. So you have this 4 pi over T squared, and then take the reciprocal, which is G over L. Now G's on top. Now you can times top and bottom. Well, So when you're here, multiply both sides by L, just to kill off this L, because G's on top, so you can do that. But up here, G's at the bottom, so you can't really kill off the G by dividing by L. Otherwise, you're going to get this. I know this bit's really weird, okay? But just remember that when G's on top, you can kill off the L. But if G's at the bottom, this is all weird, okay? So now we are here, okay? Now to get G on its own, times both sides by L. So you will have this, 4 pi squared L over T squared equals G on its own. So G equals this. Now we can substitute. Remember, our pendulum is like this. It's 1 meter long, and it takes 1.89 seconds. So now we can substitute into here. Let's substitute it in. So L goes into here. One goes into the L. Sorry. So it's 4 pi squared, and then remember this is L here, and 1 goes into the L. Okay, and then here you've got T squared equals G. Well, T, our original problem here is it takes 1.89 seconds. So let's put this into here, 1.89. Okay, so here you've got this thing times 1. So you're just going to be left with this, 4 pi squared. Okay, because 1 times 4 pi squared is just 4 pi squared. And then now we can do the hang on, let me get the calculator. Now just get 1.89, and then we're going to square it. So that would be 3.57, was it? Yep, 721 equals G. Okay, and now hang on. So let's do 4. Clear it. Hang on. So now pi squared, and then times 4 equals this. 13 rough. Let's say 39.5. 39.5 over that number there. Now we can work this out now. Hang on. So it will be that divided by 3.5721 equals. So gravity of Neptune would be around about 11. So gravity would be 11. Okay, just say gravity is 11. So Earth is 9.8. The Moon is 1.622. So yeah, so Neptune is stronger than the Earth. Okay.